Chapter. All right, everyone, or whoever's here, whoever's just watching. Hey, happy Wednesday. Good evening. I'm Midnight. This is Bucky. And today we're going to be doing some dancing every Wednesday night, at least the past few weeks, and looking into July. We do a little dance class. So it could be Zumba, could be conditioning, could be cardio. And today we're just going to do some dance technique and conditioning. So really excited to have you here. We've been doing these online classes, live streaming them during quarantine, and we're going to keep it going. I don't know where you are. We're in Chicago, so we are just slowly starting to open things back up again. Some health clubs and stuff are starting to open back up, but we are still sheltering in place, and and we still want to provide movement classes because we also know a lot of people are also sheltering in place. You may be at high risk or just be around someone who's high risk, or you may be like us and got furloughed or laid off or whatever. So you're just home right now. And even for those who aren't home, but just need to move their bodies, that's what we're trying to provide. So check out our website. Up there, we have lots of other online classes, as well as our YouTube and Patreon, and then connect with us with social media. Fancy stuff going on. This is July 1st. I can't believe it. It's already July, but it's here. And last month in June, we spent the first week of June doing classes and asking people to donate to different organizations. So I really want to keep that up, and at least the first day of every month, sort of like offer up or bring visibility to different organizations. So today, let me get their information up. If you feel so inclined to donate for this class, we appreciate it. But today we would love for you to consider donating to Brave Space Alliance instead. They are an amazing organization, Black-led, trans, queer-led. They're here in Chicago. They're on the South Side, and they're doing really great work. I put their information about the organization as well as a link to their website in the class description. So check them out if you feel able to donate. They're an awesome organization to donate to. If you're not in Chicago and you want to do something more local, we encourage you to Google to figure out what organization is near you and just support them, because there's a lot of really great places and spaces doing hard work and making some really much needed change. And so whatever support we can give them, either financially and or just bring visibility to them, we really want to do that. So if you know of an organization you would like us to feature or spotlight, put it down in the comments. We would love to be able to sponsor more organizations. Again, we'll be doing this the first of every month. Today, for dance class, all you need is your bodies. Don't need any equipment, just maybe some space to move around in. Take breaks if you need to, grab water if you need to, do modifications. So even though this is a dance technique class, we'll be working on specific things like balancing, pointing our toes, plies, things like that, but and checking our form. But everybody looks a little bit different and acts a little bit differently. So figure out what works for your body right now, tonight or today, and honor that place, and just try and get into it. Feel the groove with it. All right, ready, Bucky? Let's do it. Let's do it, everyone. We'll put on some music again. And we'll start with a little warm-up. Here we go. Round down through your feet. Just take a deep breath in and out. Starting with the head, looking side and side. Feel a stretch in the side of your neck, maybe. I got a crick in my neck, so I'm feeling it on one side more than the other. Just notice that. Look down and up. Down. Lift. Gut the chin out. Now take this warm-up to try and ground down through your body. What does that mean? Well, it can mean a lot of different things, but breathe into your body. Try and connect to your body right here. Just be present with yourself. Try and let all the other to-do lists go. Tilt side to side, side, and side. Oh, feel a big stretch in the side of that neck. I did a pop-up class this morning. It was a slow jams restorative stretch class. You can check out our YouTube for that class. But I was saying in that class, that movement, circle the head around, is all about just building a relationship to yourself and your body. So take this moment, take this class to set that intention. It's not about looking like anything or accomplishing anything. It's taking some time and some energy to connect, to get a better relationship with ourselves. Circle other way. Movement should be a celebration of ourselves. So try to work with our bodies, not against them. And if negative chatter comes up or frustrations come up, that's okay too. Be gentle with yourself and working with ourselves. You're bring it up, roll the shoulders back. This is also, even though it's nighttime, if you're here live with us, it's nighttime here in Chicago, roll forward. But this is really a great thing to do first thing in the morning. Every now and again, I'll do a dance class first thing in the morning just to get the joints moving. Elbows back. Big chicken wings. Draw circles around with those elbows. So we move into all the different joints. Circle front. Use different planes of motion as well. So a really great movement practice to do whenever you can throughout the day. Back full arms, back, back. Keep going. And front. All right, we're gonna start to get that heart rate up. Leave the arms up, knee lift, lift, lift. Pull the belly button in. You got whatever pace you need to. This song is all about just trying to get the heart rate up. I know it's not the most fun thing to do all the time, but the warmer we get the body, and the less prone to injury we are for the rest of class. Plus, to music like this, hopefully it'll be a little bit more fun, a little more like dancing. Pull down the arms. Bucky's pulling double duty. He's not only a student, he's also our tech. Keep breathing. Add a twist, elbow to opposite knee. Bring out that torso. 8, 7, 4, 3, 2, high knee, up, 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 up. A little faster, bring the arms down. 8, 7, 4, 3, if you can, run it out. If not, stick to just those high knees. Getting that heart rate to start to climb and breathing deeply. Hamstring curls, back, back. You do not have to move this fast. You can go whatever pace you need. Try and get that heel all the way up to the butt. 8, 7. Option to stay here or run it out, butt kicks. Then get those heels up to that glute, like you're kicking yourself in the butt. 8, 7, 4, 3, 2, 1, fast feet. Yeah, shake that booty. Get up on the tippy toes. Little runs. Turn it around. All the way around. Back to the front. Step out. Up. Up. Reach up and over. Getting that nice big stretch in the side body as well. 8, 7. You have the choice to stay here, or we go to jumping jacks in 2 and 1. Jumping jacks. You go to your pace, try to keep the arms straight, fingertips touch overhead every time. 4, 3, 2, fast feet. Woo! Bring the arms into it. Just swing the arms around. Turn around the other way. All the way around through the silence. Woo! Take a deep breath up. Ah, nice horse dancers. Hopefully your heart rate's up a little bit more. And hopefully it wasn't too bad. Didn't feel too painful. Isolations. Head is on an imaginary countertop. Nice and slow, sliding. Side, side. So we're not tilting our head. We're sliding that chin across the midline. If you can, take the arms away so you can keep going with the head. Can we speed it up? Side, side, side. It can be super small. It doesn't have to be a big range of motion. It can be tiny. Just building those muscles in the neck. Front and back, front, back, front, back. Stick the head out, pull the chin in. That kind of awkward position. Again, working that cervical spine. Speed it up. Front, back. It does not have to be big. You don't want to throw out your neck. So control this motion as well. 8, 7, 4, 3, 2. Going diagonal. Go side to one way and back the other way. Weird. Front, diagonal, back, diagonal. But why not? We always do front, side, back. Why can't we do a little diagonal work? Challenge ourselves a little bit more. Other way, diagonal. Front, back. We want that neck, we want that spine to be able to move in a 360 direction. And this is just good to throw our bodies off balance a little bit. Circle around. And the chin tries to stay parallel to the ground. Other way. Around. We're doing that same motion. Take into the rib cage. Slide side to side. Side, side, side. Now, often students who have a hard time doing this, you're using your hips. Don't let the hips move. Imagine your hips are in a vice. It's just your rib cage. Speed it up. Side, side. And again, it can be super small. Maybe it's teeny tiny to begin with. Get that form, get that muscle, mind, body connection first. Then you can make it bigger. Front and back. Here we go. Front, back, front. Stick the chest out. Bring the chest back. Speed it up. Front, back, front, back. Pull the belly button in. Diagonal. Front side, back side. Front side, back side. Slow other way. Front side, back side. Yeah. Circle around. Go slow, go fast. Just find it in your body. Other way. I know if one side feels a little bit wonkier, a little bit crazier than the other. That's normal. Hips slow. Side, side. Bend the knees. The lower you can get down, and you can open up your feet, speed it up, a little wider than hip width distance, and that helps give me extra space to get these bumps a little bigger. Front and back, front, back. Keep going through the silence. We got another song. Speed it up, front, back, back. Slow diagonal. Up front, back front. Up front, back front. Other way. Circle around. Yeah, really bend those knees here. Try and get into those hips. Circle other way. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good balance on one foot. Bring the foot up, point, and flex. Speed it up. You need to grab onto something for your balance. You want to focus on that foot. Bring it side to side, side, side. Try not to move the knee, moving it from the ankle. Speed it up. You forget about those feet. Circle around. Ooh, got the creaks. Other way, challenge the balance. Squeeze into that standing leg glute. It's going to help you balance. Dig your toes into the floor. Switch other way. Pointing and flexing. Working those muscles in the foot. Speed it up. Hup, 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 hup. Foot goes side to side. Side, side. Try to keep that knee still. Just moving from that ankle. Speed it up. Ooh. Might get a little cramp in the foot. That's okay. Shake it out if you need to. Circle around. And also challenging the muscles in the feet on the standing leg. Switch. Because to stabilize, those muscles have to contract, make those little micro movements to keep us standing. Good. Take it all the way up. Good. Arch the back. Bring it down onto your knees. Round it up. Again, deep breath. Overhead. Arch it down. Round it up. Nice work. Bring your heels together, toes apart. Lift, lower, lift. Elevate. Squeeze the butt. Elevate is elevate. So we elevate up on our tippy toes. Make sure to press over the big toe mound. Speed it up. Lift, lift, lift. Heels touch the ground every single time. Ankles are not rolling open. Squeeze your heels in like there's a stack of bills in between those heels. Pulse it up. Pulse, 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 pulse. Ooh, those heels are feeling toasty. Then challenge that balance. 16, 15, 14. 8, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Woo, give yourself a little stretch out in those heels. All right, we're going into our tendus. Little tendus dégagés. Switch over to the other side. Give yourself a little stretch. Okay, if you need something, hold on to something for balance. Otherwise, we're challenging our balance by keeping ourselves upright. First position, heel together, toes apart. Balance over onto one side. Squeeze that standing leg. Slow tendus. Front, back, front. Sliding the toe like you're carving a line in the sand. Now, if you have sticky feet and you're in hardwood, you can always grab a sock, put a sock on. Sometimes that helps out. To the side. Out, in. Out, in. Again, imagine like you have a tight pair of pants on. You're trying to button up that last button. So you're sucking the belly in, drawing in, lifting up tall. Take it back. Back, in. Show you what that looks like from the side. Back, in. Chest still stays lifted. Back always feels a little bit crazier. Speed it up. Front, front, front. That standing leg may give out. Give it a pound if you need to. Side, out, out. To the back. 4, 3, 2, little plies. Down, up. Just demi. So demi plie means you don't let the heels come off of the ground. 4, 3, then we go to the other side in 2. Slow tendus front. Front, back. Try to connect those heels every time you come back. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it doesn't for me. Take it side, out, in. Point through that toe. Draw the belly in. Squeeze through that standing leg booty. Take it back, back. This one always feels the most challenging to balance, at least for me. Keep the chest lifted, try to keep the hips square. Ooh, I'm already sweating. Speed it up to the front. Front, front. Draw those inner thighs together, side. Inner thighs squeeze in like a rubber band, snapping them back. Back. 4, 3, demi plie. Down, up, knees over second, third toenail. Bring it out. Grand plie all the way down. Let the heels lift, go down as far as you can, knowing you have to bring yourself back up again. Again. Down. Lift it up. Heels come down as soon as they can. A little faster. Down. Up. Down. Lift. Last one. Arms come overhead. Lift up on the tippy toes. Find that balance. Relax your shoulders down. Try and bounce over on one side. When you lift up that other foot, find your single leg balance. Driving down through that tippy toe, squeezing through that glute. Maybe you have to fight for it. That's okay. Switch over to the other side. That's what class is all about. It's not about nailing up it. It's about fighting for it, challenging yourself. Woo! And come on down, wherever you are. Nice work. Woo! Does that feel, Bucky? Those tendus look great back there. Opening up, nice wide second position. Heels wider than the hips. Going down to your second position, plie. Going down as far as you can. Little tiny lowers. You can work this second plie. Do a little bit of bar conditioning. Get into those legs, get into those ankles, feet, and calves some more. All right, so right here, keep going. Main thing I see people do is stick their tailbone out. Like this, like, oh, I'm taking a rest. Tuck that tailbone under. You have a tail, tuck it between your legs. Knees still go over the toes. Shoulders stacked over ribs, over hips. If you need to, come out, take a break, take a little pound out. Hold in 4, 3, 2, hold it. Lift one heel up, set it down, other heel, lift, lowers. Yeah, again, pressing over the big toe mound. Make sure the ankle's not rolling open. Checking with that core. Always open up to the collarbone. Hold this heel up. Little plies. Down, down. All right, you might feel that quiver, you might feel that shake set in. That's okay. Breathe into it, then take that rest. We're trying to fatigue the muscles here. Switch it, other heel. Down, down. So we're reaching our limit. We're finding that place where we can't go any further. Honor that place, take our little rest, and get back in it as soon as we can. Switch it over, other side. 4, 3, 2. Switch. 4. Switch. 4. I feel that burn in the side. Switch. That shaky state is coming. Switch it over for 2 and 2. 2. Yeah. Can you sink down any lower? Feel that heel up a little bit higher. Ugh. I can't. I'm sticking right here. Single it out. Heel. Heel. Yeah. 8, 7, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand it up. Give yourself a quick little shakeout. Woo! Little finale. Bring it all the way down. Lift the arms overhead. Lift both heels up. Oh, if you can. Lower down. Woo! Fighting for that balance. It's going to be harder when your legs are tired. So try and press those heels up as high as you can and tuck the belly button, tuck the pelvis under, suck the belly button in. Oh, feel that burn. Hold it down, hold. Bring it all the way up. Oh my goodness, shake it out. I'm sweating. All right, grab water if you ever need to. I'm grabbing some water right now. We need to hydrate. Keep hydrated. Keep breathing. All right, working that balance again, working our Arabesque. So you have the choice. You can find a wall or a couch or a chair and balance using that. Otherwise, challenge yourself. Try to just balance on one leg. Bring that foot back. So now we're in parallel. Feet are together pointed forward. Stretch that leg back. Lift, lower, lift, lower. I'll move. So you got room there, Bucky. Hips are square. Put your hand on this back cheek. You're squeezing this cheek. So it's not about doing a big kick back behind. It's working this booty. Pulse it up. Lift, lift. Soften through the standing knee. And that's where the standing leg is probably going to give out before the working leg. Grab onto something if you need it. Stretch through that back leg. Little circles around. You can go nice and slow. Doesn't have to be big. Really reaching through the toenails. Someone's pulling that leg. Sometimes we think we're straight and that knee's still bent. Circle other way. I do that all the time. I'm calling myself out. And I'm like, yeah, my leg's straight, and it has that slightest bend. So even think of like hyperextending. Open up the back of the knee to really straighten as much as you can. Pulse it up. 8, 7. Hold in 4, 3, 2. Hold it. Reach the arms up to high fist position. Try and find that balance. Squeeze, lengthen. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Give yourself a little. Shake out. Switching over to the other side. Big toes together. Little bend in that knee. Press that foot back behind if you need to. Hand on the glute. Lift it up, down. Lift, lower. As always, checking with the belly button. One of those cues I do all the time. But it's because I always forget. I let my belly hang. Try to keep it sucking in. We need this front side to help support our back side. Pulse it up. Lift, lift. Squeezing into this cheek. Hips are square. And lengthen through that leg. Someone's pulling the ankle, pulling the toes. Slight bend in the standing leg. Little circles. You don't want to lock out the knee. That's going to really put a lot of weight on the joints instead of using the muscle. So we want to use the muscles around that joint. Circle other way. Reach a little bit longer. Pulse it up. 8, 7. Hold in 4, 3, 2. Hold it. Reach a little bit longer. Stretch a little bit deeper. Arms come to high fist position. 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes. Give yourself a little side to side. Nice work, gang. Let's do a little swings front and back. We're going to do some kicks next. Switch over to the other side. Let's just loosen up hips a little bit more. All right, for these kicks, I want you to try to keep a straight leg the whole time. Keep the chest lifted. Toes point forward. Start really small. It doesn't have to be big. I had to do that with the music. There we go. Good. Then, if you want to try to make it bigger, I like to bring my arms out. I bend the knee to load up to kick again. 8, 7. Point through that toe. 4, chest stays lifted. 3, 2. Small kicks other side. Just start small. Breathe. Dripping sweat. All right, if you want to make it a little bigger, arms out. Start to bend that knee. Chest stays lifted. 8, 7, 4, 3, 2, 1 to the side small. So now turn out the feet. Go to that first position. It's like we're doing our tendu, like doing a dégagé almost. So we're lifting the leg up off of the floor. You can bend into that knee. Go a little bit higher. Higher. Let me turn to the side so you see where the side kick really is. It's not directly to the side. It's more in a diagonal. Diagonal. Kick. 8, 7, Tick. Or go at your pace. 4, 3, 2. Small, other side. This leg is turned out. Get a lot of balance. Bring the arms out. And start to go a little bit higher. 8, 7, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Bring the hip up and around. Alternate. Up and around. We already did those Arabesques, and I don't want anyone to throw out their back, so we're not going to worry about doing back kicks. If that's in your practice, go ahead and do them on your own right now. Otherwise, let's see if we can do a fan kick. Fan kick. So you can stick right here with bent knees, or you can start to straighten those legs out. Start to bring the toe a little bit higher. Make a rainbow up and around. Nice work. Shake it out. Oh, we're almost there, dancers. Woo. There we go. Our kicks in. We do a little bit of turning. Now, you probably don't have a lot of space in your area, so we're going to kind of do the best we can, navigate through these suit and new turns. Take one foot, cross it over the other foot. Turn yourself around. Notice if you turn one way, you'll get more cross. There's only one other way you can turn. I like to lift my heels up, turn myself all the way back around again, and then sneak this foot back together. Now go that way again. Cross over, turn yourself around, lift up maybe onto your toes, come back around and sneak. One more time that way. Cross, get up and around, and down. Switch, go to the other way. Cross it over, lift the heels up, turn yourself around, you're straight up and down. That's gonna help you as well. And together. So it's not gonna help to look down at the floor. That's gonna throw you off balance. Try to stay upright. Trust that you'll get all the way around. You know, if you get stuck, you only make it here, just, turn yourself around the rest of the way. All right, let's speed it up a little. You're gonna turn, rest, hold. Then turn, rest, alternating which sides. Ready, this way first. Turn, rest, hold. Other way. Turn, rest, hold. Other way. Turn, rest, hold. Now, if you want to add arms, bring your arms around like you're hugging a beach ball and bring them down. Breathe. Beach ball. Around. Down. Beach ball. All right, now if you want to start to add spotting into this, look at the front. You have to snap your head around. So head looks front, snap it around, rest. Head stays front, snap it around, rest. Try and find something on the wall or in front of you that's not going to move. So maybe it's a little spot on the wall, maybe it's an outlet. Whew. That didn't work for me. Then you lose your balance, and that's okay. Yeah. 2 more. Now, my feet are also really sticky on this floor, but again, that's what class is for. All right, watch a little difference. We turn, bring it out to the side. Other way, step, turn, bring it out. Outside leg crosses over turns, steps out. Outside leg, crossover turns, step out. Cross and out. Nice and slow. Around, step. Yeah. Around, out. Around. Can we speed it up? Around, out. Around, out. Around, out. Keep going. Around. 2 more. Last one. Yeah, nice work. Just take a deep breath up. Now if I got you dizzy, that's okay. Release all the way down, bend the knees, bring back up again. Again, class, we're just challenging ourselves. Maybe get uncomfortable. Maybe that was just kind of good to refresh. Bring it all the way down. Again, deep breath up. Maybe you're used to turning, and that felt easy. That's all right too. Grab onto one wrist, reach up and over. Working on the foundations of dance is never a bad thing to do. It's only going to strengthen you, even if you already have it in your body. We're up over to the other side. Definitely, especially during this quarantine, I've really discovered for myself that if you don't use it, you really do start to lose it. Okay, all the way up, cactus arms open through the heart. Not lose it forever, but your body is used to moving certain ways when it's moving in those certain ways. Clasp the hands, roll it front. So when it stops moving in those certain ways, it's just sort of like you lose that connection. You just gotta get that connection, get that relationship back. Nourish that relationship. Bring it all the way up. Stretch up and over. Hold here. Spiral the heart towards the ceiling. Reach hands in the opposite direction. Feet are out wider than the hips. Doing a big stretch to the side of my body. Good. Bring it up, flatten the back. Point your toes to that corner and reach long. Nice flat back. Other hand reaches back in that oppositional force. Head, hands are reaching one way. Tailbone, other hands reaching the other way. Then come up. Lift up through the heart. So from the sternum, lift up and then go back. If you want to go back in the lower back, you can. It's not necessary. Really focus on that thoracic from like the mid back up. Then come all the way down. Try and lay the belly button on top of the thigh. Ooh, stretching out those muscles. That was a lot, team. Bend this front leg, extend the back leg to a nice long lunge position. There's a lot of balancing, lots of working stability, which is so great for us, even if we're not dancers. I mean, we're all dancers. We dance through life. We're all dancers in some way, whether we admit it, acknowledge it, or not. But straighten that front leg, slide the back leg in, square the hips. Yeah, if you need to, you can bend that back knee, or you can come up a little bit higher on your leg. Good, come all the way down. Opposite hand of the foot that's front stays down. Spiral, look up back behind you. Straighten that back leg. A little twist. Good, bring that hand down. Slide this back knee in so you can sit yourself all the way down onto your butte. Yeah, sit bones go down. You're crossed over. Good. Opposite hand of the knee that's crossed, come over with your elbow or hand and twist over, look over that shoulder. Pull the belly in, reach up to the crown of the head. Breathe. Hopefully your muscles are warm. Hopefully your joints maybe feel a little looser. Great time to just stretch into them. All right, we're gonna do a super smooth disco move. Put your hands to the front. Lift your butt up. Your feet stay where they are. Lift your butt up. Swivel yourself around over to the other side. If you didn't make it, then just switch your legs. So now the other leg is up and over, and we're going to twist this way now. Then pull the belly in, over that shoulder. Good. This top leg is going to be our leg that is forward as we lunge ourselves back. Again, if that transition looks crazy to you, then you just switch. Make sure you're on your other leg, facing the other way or facing the same way, just making sure you're on that other leg. Push the hip down towards the floor. Good. Slide the back leg in for that straight leg stretch. Belly lays down onto the thigh, breathing into it, giving yourself a moment. Just settle into your body. Yourself maybe an opportunity to thank yourself, thank your body, your muscles, give it a little gratitude. Bend this front knee, come all the way down, and put the hand down, twist, open that. Hand comes back down, bring that back knee in, face both toes toward that diagonal, reach up to the flat back stretch. Reach your hand to the tailbone one way, crown of the head, and the other hand the other way. It's a cup of tea on my lower back and it wouldn't spill. It's the goal. Maybe it's not happening today, but that's the goal. Good, bring it up. Give yourself that little lift up through the heart, through the sternum. If you want to arch back more, you can, but not necessary. We don't want to feel pain in the lower back. Good. Toes face forward or a little bit turned out, then reach up and over. Stretch, again, oppositional stretch through the fingertips. And making sure you're on that second side now. We'll come all the way up. Hands behind the head. Box pose. You know it. I always love ending with this box pose. Clasp the hands so you can sit in the back. We open up. And again, not arching our lower back. It's from that mid-back up that we lift towards the ceiling. Elbows go back. Do a big stretch, maybe into the shoulders and across the front of the clavicle is trying to open. More, lift the head all the way up. Ooh, reach the arms overhead. Big circles, just go down and around. And bring those feet into first position. Circle other way. Good. Lift up onto the tippy toes. A final bounce. Reach up to the crown of the head. Drawing the belly in. Set the heels down. Big toes together. One hand stays up. And bow. Ooh, yeah. Nice class, dancers. Yeah, nice work, buddy. Nice work, dancers. Thanks for joining, again, this dance technique and conditioning class. Every Wednesday, we do a different sort of dance class. Next week, actually, we're going to see human life. We're having a socially distanced outdoor get-together, so I'm moving this Dance It Out class from next Wednesday to next Friday. So we'll still be doing it, but it'll be next Friday instead. Might be choreography or maybe a Zumba class. We'll kind of see. Our Patreon members, if you're interested in joining Patreon, they're the ones who are going to be voting on what kind of style of class, and they get to vote on what style of classes we do a lot of different weekends as well. So if you're interested in that, we'll throw up our Patreon information up there so you have it. You get bonus technique videos as well. I'll be posting up tomorrow a video about how to deadlift. So proper form to deadlift, because this Saturday, it's usually single leg deadlift. This Saturday, we're going to be doing tone to the tempo, and that's going to have deadlifts, squats, lunges, all of those compound movements that if not done correctly, you are at risk for injuring yourself. So I'll be posting up that technique video on deadlifts, which is the move that I find people get injured the most on, tomorrow, just for our Patreon members. So if you're interested, again, check out our Patreon information. There's also different technique videos that go over different dance steps, breakdown Zumba choreography. They also get a Patreon-only live class every month, so that'll be not this Saturday but the following Saturday. We'll probably do either a Zumba or choreography class that's just for Patreon. And again, if you would like to donate for class today, for this week or this month of July, we are asking you to consider Brave Space Alliance. They are a wonderful organization. If you're able to donate $5 even, anything really helps. But check them out if nothing else. Check out their website. Check out what they're doing. They're doing